Hey friends, it's Pastor Steve here to give you an update regarding St. Peter's by the Sea, our re-entry process and ongoing ministry. First thing I want to say is that we really want to be together again. It has been a number of weeks and months now, and the thought of being together and gathering again is something we are all excited for. But I wanted to let you know some of the things that have been happening behind the scenes. In the month of May, our session agreed together to some planning assumptions in relation to how we would move forward. We came up with 5 planning assumptions that are really important. The first is that our number one priority is the health and safety of our members and friends, all who gather here on this campus. We also decided that we would be consulting and guided by the best local, state, and federal guidelines, and that we would take those seriously. Third, we needed to balance the energy that it takes to re-enter and get ministry going here with the work that we're doing online in terms of our online presence. Fourth, we would establish clear protocols for how to be together as a church, some guidelines for all of us to observe. And then finally, the timing of this. And I'm sure that's one of the questions that you have. What are we going to do and when are we going to do it? The timing of this would really be based on the prior 4 assumptions. So we're going to look at all of that and making decisions of how we go forward. We have decided on a phased approach moving forward, and that means that we're going to try to do everything we can to make church as safe as possible. The 4 phases that we're working around is the first being outside. Those are the things that we've been doing a number of times in the last few months, some outside events where we're not having to go inside, but we gather on this campus to do some kind of ministry thing. Secondly would be to move inside, and in moving inside it would be moving our live stream from our current home situation into the sanctuary again. That would just be for those who are a part of the service, but not really for any to come and to watch. That's phase 3, and that's called expand. Expand is how we have a capacity to gather people here on this campus and to do that safely. And then phase 4 is all together. That's where we don't have to worry about all those things about social distancing. That's sometime in the future, and certainly we're praying to that end. On June 30th, the session gathered together and decided on a protection and prevention steps. These are steps that we feel are important in terms of how we'll care for the maintenance of our campus and what our expectations will be in terms of people who are gathering here. We wanted to be very clear about that because we believe that it is our responsibility to look after the welfare of the people who are here. But even as we take that responsibility seriously, we also want to articulate very clear guidelines and responsibilities for all of us when we're here on the campus for worship. And so we are in the process of working that out so that we can be crystal clear about what to expect, which is going to be a little different because phase 3 includes something we've never done before as a church, a lot of things we've never done before as a church, but it will include reservations. In order to gather on this campus, we need to know who's coming and how much space we have, what our capacity is. And so, friends, I just want to say right away, that's going to be really different. I've never done church like that before, but we're trying to figure out how to do it safely and with a real sense of responsibility in this season. But I also want to give you the reassurance that we will always be online. And so if you're in a place that you don't feel that returning to the campus is in your best interest, that's okay. We're going to continue to live stream our services every Sunday and whatever other offerings we might offer in the week so that we continue to grow in our faith in Christ, encourage one another, and stay connected. But here's the thing. We want to hear and respond to any questions or concerns that you might have. And so in putting this video out, we wanted to get this information to you so you would hear it from me, what the behind the scenes kind of work that we've been doing, but we also want to hear any questions or concerns that you might have. And so in the description box below, there's information on how to submit questions, how to reach out. We want to make sure that we answer whatever questions you have. Because friends, we want to continue to be the Church of Jesus Christ here in this community. We want to be living out our vision, which is to be a vibrant, flourishing, multi-generational, Christ-centered community, experiencing grace, practicing gratitude, and extending generosity in order to glorify God in all things. And so, friends, we haven't shifted our mission at all. We have had to make quite a number of adjustments in the way that mission is lived out. But friends, we're going to live into that into the future. And so may God bless you. Thank you for your prayers as we continue to move forward as a congregation.
That was great.
Is that good?
Yeah, I feel like that was it.